Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday, September 15th, 2017. Well, it is a muggy morning out there, but not too much in the way of showers. We did have some locally dense fog earlier this morning that is starting to lift. We have temperatures in the mid to upper 60s over the northern interior, upper 60s to lower 70s in the suburbs, and lower to mid 70s, even a few upper 70s mixed in there in your urban areas and along the coast. We have winds that are generally light and variable, but as you head down towards Philadelphia, they're more from the west, around 5 miles per hour. We will see these winds backing to the east over the next 24 hours as high pressure to the north takes control with scattered cloud cover. On the radar, we are pretty much high and dry right now. And on the infrared satellite picture, you can see high pressure taking control. Now notice this little cold front right back here. This is going to start to fall apart. But at the same time, the influences of the air mass behind this cold front will be pushing south. Those influences will be a marine type air mass that will be setting up for this weekend, keeping temperatures generally in the upper 70s to lower 80s throughout the region, scattered cloud cover, and easterly wind all weekend, but also an isolated threat for a shower or two. Most locations will remain dry, but if you get hit with one of these showers, look for about 10 to 20 minutes of rain. Could be a heavy downpour, but overall, these showers will be, again, isolated and relatively weak. The rest of the weekend, absolutely beautiful. Meanwhile, we are keeping a very close eye on Tropical Storm Jose. It has winds of 70 miles per hour, has the potential to intensify back up into a hurricane once again later on today on through this evening. Now, the track of Jose right now keeps it off the coast. But we're going to watch this hurricane, or soon-to-be hurricane, very, very carefully, as there is a chance that it could track closer to the coast towards the New Jersey coastal waters and linger there for a few days, trapped under what we call an upper-level block. So next week could be rather stormy and ugly out there, so we'll keep an eye on it. So let's dive into this forecast for today. A few isolated showers will be a threat, otherwise scattered cloud cover, humid. Temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s along the coast and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. For this evening, watch out for a few isolated showers, otherwise scattered cloud cover, some fog towards tomorrow morning, lows in the mid 60s. Tomorrow, scattered cloud cover, can't rule out an isolated shower. Temperatures will rise into the upper 70s to lower 80s throughout the region with humid weather conditions expected. On Sunday, again, watch out for some fog in the morning. Could be a few isolated showers over the region throughout the day. Also watch out for locally dense fog. Temperatures on Sunday will range from the mid 60s for lows, mid to upper 70s along the coast, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River for highs. On Monday, high pressure will briefly build in with scattered cloud cover. Look for increasing cloud cover as we move towards the evening hours. And then we're going to carefully watch Hurricane Jose at this point. Now, the track of this hurricane is going to be very important. On Tuesday, our hurricane lifts northward. Watch out for, at the very least, scattered showers and windy conditions, especially along the coast. Temperatures on Tuesday range from the mid 60s for lows and lower to mid 70s for highs, pretty much a carbon copy of Monday. However, if this hurricane ends up a little bit further west, we could be talking about more steady rainfall along the immediate coast. And on Wednesday, again, this storm will be tracking up towards the coastal waters of New England. It could be a little bit closer, which would mean heavier rainfall and stronger winds, and of course, coastal flooding. So Tuesday and Wednesday look to be rather unsettled. Look for temperatures on Tuesday to range from the mid 60s for lows and mid to upper 70s for highs. Lower 80s are possible as you move a little further away from the coast, and especially if our hurricane stays further out in the Atlantic. Now, Thursday and Friday are going to be very interesting. If Jose continues out into the Atlantic, we clear out, scattered cloud cover, high pressure and control, no big deal. However, on Thursday and Friday, if Jose does not get kicked out and just kind of lingers off the mid-Atlantic coast, basically does a loop, then you're talking about scattered showers, windy conditions, unsettled weather conditions, with the threat for coastal flooding for Thursday and Friday as well. Temperatures on Thursday and Friday will range from the mid-60s for lows and lower to mid-70s for highs. If the storm stays out and high pressure builds in, then you're talking about mid to upper 70s for highs because you have more sunshine. So we're going to have to watch this storm very, very carefully. It's a complicated storm. It has two moving parts. One, does it kicked out? And two, does it transition into what we call a subtropical storm? Basically, it's a storm that goes from tropical to extratropical. And basically what it does is that it increases the size of influence of the storm, but weakens the storm itself. So there's a lot of moving parts here, a lot of things we have to figure out over the next several days. And of course, I'll keep you posted on the latest. Thank you for following NYNJPA Weather, and as always, stay safe out there.